Hi, everyone. Today, I want to talk about how effective communication improves healthcare organizations and why it's one of the most important skills that healthcare professionals can develop. In my current role, I regularly coordinate with faculty, residents, fellows, hospital staff, leadership. So I could say I've seen firsthand how effective communication can make processes run smoothly and help avoid that unnecessary confusion. When most people think about healthcare, they usually think about doctors, nurses, medications, and treatments. But behind all of that is communication, and communication affects how employees work together, how patients receive care, and ultimately how successful a healthcare organization can be. Working in an academic healthcare environment, I've seen also firsthand how communication influences daily operations. So, whether it's coordinating schedules, sharing important information, managing patient care, or supporting employees, communication is involved in almost every interaction throughout the day. So, one of the biggest ways that communication improves healthcare organization is through patient safety. Healthcare environments can be busy. Multiple people are often involved in a patient's care. Information is constantly being shared between physicians, nurses, therapists, administrators, and other healthcare professionals. So, if important details are missed or misunderstood, that can create problems and increase the risk of errors. So, for an example, if a patient's medication changes, and that isn't communicated properly during a shift change, that could affect the patient's treatment plan. So, effective communication helps ensure that everybody has the information they need to provide that safe and high quality care. When communication is clear and accurate, patient outcomes are often way better. So, communication is very essential for teamwork. Healthcare is also one of the most collaborative industries, so every day different departments and professionals have to work together towards a common goal, which is providing that best possible care for the patients. When teams communicate openly and respectfully, they're more likely to trust each other and work effectively together. So that should be always the main goal. Good communication helps prevent misunderstandings, reduces conflict, allows problems to be solved more efficiently, and it also creates a work environment where people feel comfortable asking questions, sharing those concerns, and supporting one another. Another way communication improves healthcare organizations is by increasing that employee engagement and job satisfaction. People want to know what's going on within their organization. They want those clear expectations, those timely updates, and opportunities to share their ideas. So when leaders communicate effectively, employees often feel more valued and connected to their work. On the other hand, poor communication could lead to frustration, communication, and lower morale. So employees may feel disconnected or uncertain about expectations. That's why communication, such as an important leadership skill, who communicate clearly can help create that positive workplace culture and build those strong relationships with their teams. Communication always plays a role, a major role in the patient experience. Many patients are dealing with stress, emotional situations when they seek medical care. So they may feel anxious, overwhelmed, or uncertain about their diagnosis or treatment plan, which is why when healthcare professionals communicate clearly and compassionately, this can help the patients feel more comfortable and supported. Healthcare is constantly changing. New policies, technologies, regulations, and processes are introduced regularly. So these organizations rely on communication to ensure employees understand these changes and can implement them successfully. In conclusion, effective communication is one of the most biggest foundations of a successful healthcare organization, and it improves patient safety, strengthens teamwork, supports employee engagement, enhances the patient experience, but most importantly, also helps organizations navigate change more effectively. As someone working in healthcare again, while also pursuing my master's degree in human resource management, I've come to appreciate that communication is often just a soft skill, and it's a critical skill that influences nearly every aspect of organizational success. Thank you for listening, and I hope this highlights the most important role that communication plays in creating that strong and more effective healthcare organization.